Hey everyone, Nubkeks here, and welcome to Tears of the Storm. I have an amazing game for you today. Oh, this game was so good. It's so cool, and this is going to be an amazing draft as well. So let's get right into it. It's looking pretty awesome. I'm not the team captain today, and that is fine. I kind of recognized as well a couple of players on the enemy team, which is kind of cool to see. Aurora guy, who is the team captain for the enemy team, recognized him as being a very solid player, a really good player. I also recognized the Matin guy as a really good player, and he also gets a gold medal for being the only person I've ever seen Q-dodge this season, which is funny. And then Phobos here on my team, he was actually in the previous game with me. I don't think I'll upload that one, but Jay's in the previous game, and he's pretty good as well on a support main. So we already have our support hero sorted out. That's pretty cool. Falstad ban and an Illidan ban both make an awful lot of sense. I think they're both excellent bans. Really, they just work really, really well. Both very, very strong on this particular map. Looks like our first pick here is going to lock in Zagara. I really like this too. I think she's super strong on this map. Again, the map is so big and the lanes are so spaced that Zul can't counter her that well. And with Falstad gone as well, she's going to be pretty difficult to counter. A very powerful split pushing threat. And again, her split push combos really freaking well with the curse, with the objective on this map. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what the enemy team pick up. We see our team captain here is flicking between Greymane and Abathur. Looks like our support player is switching to Uther to indicate that he can support Greymane. Uther and Greymane combo amazingly together. The invulnerability that Uther gives Greymane just lets Greymane go ham. Enemy team pick up Brightwing and Li Ming. I think, again, two really nice picks here. And you can see this Phobos guy in chat is saying that KT is open. But I do like their picks. Li Ming very good on this map. She can poke, and Brightwing has a global and can poke as well. But this is insane. Oh my god, this is where stuff really gets crazy. You can see I instantly switch over to Warrior, realizing I'm going to be the Warrior. Switch over to Warrior, hover that anub'arak just immediately. They have got Li Ming, so again, like I said in one of my previous videos, this for me pretty much removes all choice. Anub'arak is just so strong against Li Ming. He blocks her skill shots. She can't burst him down. She can't poke him down. He's just epically good. But yeah, we picked up Kerrigan Abathur. So if you've been watching my recent videos, you will have heard me talk about the idea of like a 4-man strong composition, which is like 4 heroes that are really strong together, just kind of like they form a really solid team composition just on their own. And then on top of that, you put a hero like the Lost Vikings or Nova or Zagara, basically someone who's kind of gonna do a bit of their own sort of thing, you know. Like obviously Zagara will be split pushing like crazy. She won't be there. Or Abathur as well also fits into this. You know, you got 4 strong heroes. You stick an Abathur on top, cool, he's going to do the global thing. But your 4 heroes, even if he's not there, back them up, are still going to work. We actually have got 2 heroes, Abathur and Zagara, who would normally fit in what I call the 4-man strong thing, that you're looking for a good 4-man team. We've got 2 of them. So this is going to be crazy. We're going to have a really bizarre 4-man team. In fact, are we even going to have a 4-man team? I don't even know. While Zagara is split pushing, or Abathur is split pushing, we lock in our picks straight away. It's going to be crazy. But then I was also thinking, well, hey, you know, Greymane clones are the ones that stand out as being good. Look at the enemy team didn't even know what to ban. We're going to have a Kerrigan clone, so we're going to have double Kerrigan in our team fight. Now, normally Kerrigan is kind of an early game hero and Abathur's late game, so it's kind of weird to combo them together. But I was thinking, it actually makes a lot of sense. That's really scary, like a double Kerrigan. It's going to be nuts, and then I've got anub'arak picked on top of that. So it's going to be double Kerrigan plus anub'arak diving on top of you. That's terrifying. How do you deal with it? Well, this is how you deal with it. I thought this is a beautiful last pick from the enemy team. Oh, what team composition, so incredible. Tyrael with Sanctification. That is how you deal with Kerrigan, and even more so, that's how you deal with double Kerrigan. So hey, you know, a Kerrigan gets cloned, you got 2 Kerrigans jumping in, trying to combo you, just blow you up, and their crazy combo burst. Drop down Sanctification, and you're safe, right? You're safe, so it's pretty nuts. And look, you can see they're a duo queue, the Kerrigan and Abathur. They are a duo queue, so this is something they've planned and kind of arranged together. Oh, it's so awesome, this draft. It's so awesome. So, like, the enemy team has got a crazy team fight team as well. They've got Sylvanas, who can push stuff down, and just like the Wailing Arrow is going to be incredible. They've got the Sanctification, which, oh, such a beautiful last pick. Just counters, like, everything we're trying to do, basically, in a team fight. The Sylvanas is also pretty good to stop some of the split pushing that Abathur and Zagara are going to do. Then they've got a mosh pit, they've got Li Ming, they've got They got Brightwing is going to be able to polymorph the Kerrigan. Not super amazing against Kerrigan, but still decent all the same. Like, just really, really beautiful draft here in this game. I think the enemy team is probably better composition. But it's going to be really interesting to see how it plays out. I was just like, R1 is just so crazy. I was like, you got to give style points to us all the same. So we'll see how this game pans out. You see Brightwing is here in the middle. And this is really smart by the enemy team. They sent 4-man down bottom, then the Brightwing kind of scouting in the middle and distracting us. Brightwing obviously can phase shift down on anyone if stuff starts getting kind of gnarly over here. But we're going to push in, try to just push them off at this tower. So they don't actually manage to kill a tower. Not quite. And then a nice little juke by Sylvanas there. So a cool start to the game. Again, this is like a thing you do with Sylvanas is, you know, you go with your team and you push down a tower, just get that little chunk of XP, get yourselves a little bit ahead in that early game, and that puts a bit of pressure on that lane as well in terms of pushing. You can see again, we've got Abathur who's able to body soak top and then soak with the symbiote in middle. So we're able to be kind of aggressive here. Get some nice damage down the Tyrell, but he just barely survives. And Sylvanas getting some nice damage in return. And there you go. We kind of came out a little bit the worse for that trade, actually, I have to say. And you can see now the XP is swinging a little bit against us because we got so many heroes down bottom. I was considering rotating top. I was just taking a look. Almost catch the Li Ming. I do land a hit on her with my stun, but it's not really doing too much. You can see our whole team is very low now. So I think we might have overcommitted a little bit to that bottom lane. The enemy team is like half a level XP advantage. We missed out a lot of soak kind of in mid lane because once the Brightwing went top, she stopped the Abathur from body soaking. So yeah, they did pretty well right there. This was really unfortunate. The Li Ming just kind of bumps into the terrain right there, so she doesn't get pulled into the Kerrigan combo. Might have been a kill on her otherwise. I'm not sure if that orb would have like hit the gate and exploded. I think it would have. So I was trying to soak it up for Kerrigan. She did get hit, but at least she didn't die. So that's something. I know we got a pretty powerful 3-man team pushing in against us here, but we should be okay. Abathur soaking top, Uther is soaking middle, and Kerrigan is kind of free to roam now as she wills, basically. But hopefully we'll be able to hold them off here. Really cool game so far. As you can see though, enemy team is effectively a whole level up above us. They've done this really, really well. So, you know, well played by them. Very nice rotations. And just kind of abusing a bit of soak and abusing the fact that we kind of overstayed. This was also unfortunate that regen globe over there was stuck in the middle of the lane. I wasn't actually able to pick it up, which does put some more pressure on us. Definitely makes it awkward. See, Kerrigan was actually soloing the siege camp. Pretty smart, so that will be active for the first tribute. Unfortunately, that first tribute happens to spawn right beside the siege camp, so it's not going to get like a lot of split push value, which it might have, you know, a siege camp with Abathur supporting it. We could just, if the tribute spawned in the bottom, we could have delayed really hard. It would have worked out pretty well. I'm not going to make it to this tribute. I was kind of countering the Sylvanas. I just throw out some damage. I'm going to Hearthstone here. I see Sylvanas is actually back here, so I'm going to have to... Actually, might linger a bit. I just backed off so she couldn't interrupt my Hearthstone. That's fine. I see my teammates are actually doing a fantastic job. They actually managed to kill Brightwing, which is awesome. Again, it's such an interesting combo, the Abathur Kerrigan, because Kerrigan is probably the strongest early game hero in the game right now. Maybe ETC as well, but Kerrigan is like, she's up there for sure. She's insane. Whereas Abathur is kind of like, all right, we're going to lose the early game. That's okay, you know, we'll lose early, but so long as we kind of stay even until level 10, hey, well, it'll be fine, you know, we'll start getting more into it, and we'll start being able to abuse that global presence and stuff, and be okay. But you're definitely kind of playing from behind when you got Abathur early. But with the Kerrigan there on top, we actually won that team fight and took the first tribute, so that's pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I just missed my E there, which really sucked. Getting a lot of damage down on this Sylvanas. If I'd hit that E, she would have died, so that was a bit of bad luck. Just slightly misaimed on my part. Nice gank by the Zagara, and you can see our Abathur player, he's really on point. He really knows what he's doing. He's body soaking really well. He's coming to these ganks. He's playing the map really fantastically. Really nice to see. Looks like our team picked up a kill on Tyrell, I believe, up top. That's pretty good as well. I'm dealing with ETC here. Again, ETC really doesn't want to be soaking a lane. It's really not his strength. And maybe it's a bit... Something that the enemy team lacks a little bit is that, yeah, their assassins are, and their support hero are fairly good at the laning, but not maybe the best. But their warriors are both fairly weak at laning, so that's something in our advantage, actually. And you can see Zagara, I presume with the help of Abathur, actually soloed Sylvanas down bottom, which is a large advantage for us. And I'm just kind of pushing this lane in again. ETC, or sorry, anub'arak can outpush ETC. Nothing much he can do. You see I'm kind of lingering here, just letting the Abathur get some value with his symbiote. And then I'm going to come. I'm not going to the tribute. I'm just going to sit here and I'm going to zone them out. If they come and try to interrupt this, I'll stop them. And yeah, we secure the second tribute. So awesome. Like, what a start to this game so far. With the enemy team really playing those first 4 levels well. Then our team kind of coming into its own. And just the power of that Kerrigan, I guess, kind of securing these first 2 tributes for us. Really nice. I did see Li Ming and look at that, ETC both there. So I'm just pinging danger. Just letting my teammates know. ETC is kind of staying here. He's kind of zoning me out, preventing me from going up top. Li Ming does arrive up top if you look at the minimap right there. And yeah, looks like our teammates went a little bit too aggressive. I maybe could have signaled that a little bit earlier or something, or typed in chat, I don't know. But it was a little bit rough. I'm kind of coming in here trying to hunt down this Brightwing. This Brightwing is stuck out of position. She's doing some nice jukes though. Uther's got to mount up, come around for a stun. I'm trying to come in here, just hiding behind these minions so Li Ming can't quite catch me. Nice, the Brightwing gets kind of caught out once again. Unfortunately, she's juking like a boss. There we go. Beautiful. We have the Abathur helping us out now as well. And there we go. We finally take her down. That was a bit of an epic chase. Nice jukes. Nice skill shots from Li Ming. And nice play. Pretty much nice play from everyone involved. That was pretty cool. I was going to use this opportunity now to Hearthstone as well. I'm not sure if Li Ming picked up Calamity level 7. I don't remember what she picked up as her talent. But if she's got Calamity, she's got good wave clear. If she doesn't, her wave clear isn't amazing. But anyway, here we go. There's a tribute down bottom. That looks like the place where everyone is headed. Level 10 for both sides. So we're going to fight with heroics. This is where things get really crazy. This is where things get really crazy. Here comes the Kerrigan clone. Double Kerrigan. Let's see what it can do here. I'm diving in aggressively. The clone is popped. We want to fight. We want to go nuts. We want to blow people up. Make things happen. ETC does just barely escape right there. And again, is the power of that double Kerrigan absolutely terrifying. Sank comes down, helping keep them alive. The Kerrigan clone picks off Sylvanas off to the side. I'm staying kind of aggressive here. I know that I have my Dampen Magic popped. I know I have my my E if I want to get out. Just helping my team kind of stay aggressive. I use my E to get out, but a beautiful power slide from ETC comes through, stuns the Kerrigan, catches myself in the mosh pit plus the Kerrigan. Really nice from him. I do land a Q and a couple of them at the end, but really, really beautiful play by them. We did secure the tribute during that, but I think maybe we overstayed our welcome a bit. We were a bit overly aggressive. I think Zagara had backed off as well, gone back to the lane. So definitely being a bit too aggressive from myself and on the Kerrigan right there. I think with the clone having worn off, we probably should have just backed off and made the most of our curse, but at the same time, that was really nice play from the enemy ETC. Really beautiful power slide into a mosh pit, which helped secure them that kill. Really, really nice. And so here we go. You can see at the same time as all that was happening, the enemy team, they won the team fight in the end, but we're getting some really nice split pressure. The bottom fort is down, the top fort is down. Awesome stuff. The Zagara Abathur push is kind of coming into its own. It's being pretty effective. You can see here, I noticed that this Tyrael is kind of out of position. We've got Kerrigan coming around the side. Here we go. I'm going to just burrow over this wall, just try to slow him down. He gets knocked up. Boom, he explodes. Beautiful gank. He was just overstayed his welcome a little bit. I was just using that kind of burrow over the boss pit wall to ensure that we can kind of catch him out of position, take him a bit by surprise. You don't expect an anub'arak to burrow over the boss pit wall. It's kind of an unusual move. We spot there, Li Ming is here as well. I'm just going to go super aggressive. Boom, burrow charge in, catch both of them. I'm going to pop my heroic as well, just to ensure we get a kill here. I was hoping we might get 2, but it was a nice teleport from Li Ming. Actually meant that she dodged that whole throwdown, that little skirmish. I will get caught by the boss stun. Bit of a noob move, but it could be worse, I suppose. Nice cleanse comes out from Uther, actually saving Kerrigan from the root right there. And poke damage is coming in from Li Ming, but I mean, with Tyrael just respawning, with the split push as well. Look at the minimap. Zagara's putting huge pressure down that bottom lane, and then with ETC being dead, us having a talent level up as well, they really couldn't contest this boss. So really nice for us. We pick up a boss, and I just love the way my team is playing this map. It's really fantastic. And even though the enemy team is playing well too, they're just kind of stuck on the back foot. We've got such a crazy composition, I guess. They're doing it well, but they don't seem to fully be able to deal with what we've thrown together here, which is really cool to see. You can see our Uther, really nice as well. He's constantly signaling throughout this game. You know, okay, he's got his abilities. Again, he's got long cooldowns on his abilities and high mana cost. He's just signaling, yeah, okay, I'm ready to cast this soon. Okay, not going to be able to cast this for a while. Let's back it up. So here we see, again, we got Zagara down bottom lane, countering a push there. There's only 3 of us up top. No reason to stay with that boss. The boss is going to get value anyway. We can just back it off. I'm going to just burst down this tower. You see, 2 enemy heroes are on me. I'm just gonna juke up there, make it seem like I'm gonna run to the north, and then I'm gonna burrow to the left instead. And it actually kind of worked on the Li Ming. She threw her magic missiles the wrong way. Made me kind of chuckle that little bit. But yeah, nicely done. Just trying to disrupt them coming in with my Q as much as possible. Uther is zoning very well. Nice to see. Looks like we are gonna get caught in a bit of a fight here. I do burrow charge in. Unfortunately, once again, just misplacing that. So instead of catching all of them there, I do get blown up. And yeah, if I had hit those heroes with the burrow charge, it would have been a different fight. Instead, we get blown up. But check it out on the minimap. The reason this fight is going so badly for us is that we are fighting effectively like a 3.5 versus 5 team. Because we did have the Abathur clone, I think, came out during that. But Zagara was not there at all. But that's worth it, guys. That's worth, like, oh, that's such a cool move. Sure, we lost 3 heroes, that sucks, and then we ultimately lost the tribute, but we delayed them a really long time, and Zagara just soloed a keep. She soloed a keep at 11 minutes into the game. Well, I suppose it was 10 minutes into the game she soloed it. That's epic. Keep is down. We still have all of our forts, so that's huge map pressure that we've created, and again, that is our boss's lane, and our boss should be fairly easy for us to get later in this game. I mean, we can get some Zagara creep down to zone us out, and Abathur mines, and then we can take the boss out pretty quickly. And that's a win condition going into the late game, so that's pretty fantastic. See Zagara, again, she's just playing the split push game really well. And again, our team, I think the other 4 of us are playing a really solid game too, which is just enabling her to kind of go so aggressive, as it were. And the enemy team does quite lack wave clear, actually, especially on their 2 warriors, as I said, which again is helping her just push those lanes in and create some pressure. Here we go, ETC coming in. And once again, the Kerrigan clone comes out. I'm just going to gather this tribute. It looks like the enemy team, they can't deal with it. The Kerrigan clone is just too strong. The team fight is just too strong, and they're not comfortable fighting it right here. Kind of spot that the enemy team a little bit out of position up here, maybe. I'm thinking of diving in aggressively. You can see, again, I'm kind of going all in, being very aggressive. Nice dodge by the Li Ming right there. But yeah, I'm playing this very aggressively. We've got a very all-in team. I mean, double, like a clone and a Kerrigan, like a Kerrigan clone in of itself, and then a Nubkeks. We've got a very all-in team. Beautiful, I think he might have given me the Divine Shield by accident. I think he meant to throw it on Kerrigan. But beautiful Sanctification keeps the enemy team alive. Li Ming resets come out. And oh, what a team fight. So close. But look at the top lane, guys. This is why it's so close once again. Sure, we fought essentially a 4v5. We almost won it too. Crazy. We did ultimately lose though. In fact, we lost 3 heroes. Why did we lose it though? Because Zagara wasn't there. Why was she not there? Because she was up top lane and she soloed another keep. So, this is nuts. Like, we forced the enemy team to fight. Our team fight is so strong. They have to all in us, and they actually just barely win the team fight. But in order to do so, they sacrifice so much time that it's just letting Zagara get insane split push value, and she is just soloing these keeps left, right, and center. Sure, the enemy team, they win the team fight, they pick up the boss, but do we care? Not really. It takes out a fort, and you know, that kind of sucks. It's probably going to take out the front wall and get maybe damage on the keep. Maybe they'll even pick up a keep, but do we care? Not really, because we just got their top keep as well. It's just both of the boss lanes, both these win conditions have opened up for us. I think we're going to be okay. Now, it's kind of difficult for us to defend this. Zagara's going to do, obviously, a lot of damage to that boss. She's throwing out things left, right, and center. Kerrigan has her stuff ready. Uther has his ults ready as well. Just being very cautious here. Again, this is a difficult thing for us to fight. We're kind of reliant on this boss coming out. I'm just trying to zone the enemy team as much as I can. Kerrigan, Sylvanas is doing a good job of turning off that fort. Pretty nice to see. Kerrigan has gone in now. Nice little stun by the Kerrigan, but a beautiful sanctification comes out, just saves them from that stun, but we still follow it up. Kerrigan is on top of Sylvanas. Sylvanas is dead. Tyrael is dead. Brightwing blew up as well, and ETC is dead too. Boom. Tyrael tries to do what he can with his trait. Li Ming is on the run, but Zagara is already pushing down top lane. She's got catapults helping her out. We're pinging on the core. This is, I'm pretty sure, gonna be game. I'm just legging it down the mid lane. I'm gonna just run here. I'm gonna burrow under that front wall. Gonna come assist this Zagara as quickly as I can. You can see on the bottom lane, our heroes are legging it down the bottom lane as well, just trying to help her out as quickly as we can. We have the Zagara clone is out as well. They're putting pressure on the core. Only Li Ming to defend. 20 seconds left on every other hero. Li Ming is pushed off by the Kerrigan, and there you go. Core down to 50%. Core is dropping insanely fast, and what a game. That was such a good game. That's one of the best games, in my opinion, of Heroes of the Storm I've ever played, I've ever seen. Oh, it's just so good. I thought our draft was insane. It was crazy. The idea, our team comp is stupid. It's so stupid. It's so crazy. But it kind of makes sense in a nuts kind of way, and it worked. On the enemy team, they picked really good heroes, though, at the same time. Like, the Tyrael pick especially was so good. And look at that. The opponent was quite strongly favored. I was kind of like, well, okay, wow, they're quite a favorite team. But even with a really nice team comp from them and really nice team fights from them, again, they won every single team fight. Our split push was too strong, and then they kind of went a bit too aggressive at the end, and we caught them out at our keep. They took out the keep, but they paid for it with their lives, and then we were able to just rush the core and win the game. So thank you for watching, guys. That was such a good game. That's the sort of game you want to see when you play Heroes of the Storm. It's just, oh, it's just so good. It was so awesome. Hope you guys enjoyed that one. I really loved it. I thought it was amazing. I'll see you all next time. Give it a like if you liked it. And yeah, I'll be back next time with more Heroes of the Storm. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.